Welcome back to the broadcast. Well, with back to school fever in full effect, we're starting something new on the broadcast today with any chef you see right here on the show over the next couple of weeks. We're asking them to help you out by creating easy to make back to school lunch recipes. And today's chef comes to us from the Cotton Patch Cafe, one of my favorites. Welcome, Chef Lex Berlin. How are you?
Thank you. Good.
And I told you, Cotton Patch is a favorite in our house. Love the home style cooking. Great restaurant. What are we making for the kiddos today?
Well, what we're going to do is a dish that we have on our menus, steak fingers. It's a signature dish for us. We bread up every single order in-house when it's ordered.
And what kind of steak are you using there?
It is, it's a beef cutlet. It's comes from the same places like the brisket.
Oh, very nice. Well, my kids love these, and you always think chicken fingers. You don't necessarily think steak fingers.
Exactly.
And I think this is a great recipe. We love it.
It is. It's got lots of protein.
And what are you doing over there? Are you doing a little dip, some batter?
Some batter and some seasoned flour.
Okay.
And then we're going to press it out a little bit.
Press it in, get that in there, get some of the moisture out, it looks like.
Then we're going to go ahead and fry it.
Fry it up. And how long should that take?
About a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Okay. And while that's cooking, what are you going to do over here?
While that's cooking, I'm going to build a little side dish that we do, which is we call sweet honey kabobs.
Yum.
It's made of strawberries and bananas, and it's on our kid menu. It's a partnership that we have with Medical City, and they've helped us develop some of our kid items.
Sure, well, because you can imagine fried steak fingers aren't the healthiest, but then if you incorporate some fresh fruit and you make it interesting and put it on a skewer for the kids, it's hard to resist.
Exactly, and that's what it's about, getting kids to eat some fruit. These dishes that are on our Kid Fit menu that we have in several of our local stores were actually developed by high school students.
Oh, wow, I love that.
Yeah.
So I can imagine maybe the steak fingers don't translate too well in terms of like a lunchbox lunch because the kids would need to eat them at lunch, but they're great for at home, right?
Exactly. They can be made at home. They're portable for a lunchbox as well.
Okay.
And so we got this all skewered up nicely. We're going to just drizzle a little bit of honey over it.
The honey is a perfect touch. Gives it a little sweetness. I love that.
Definitely gets kids interested in eating it.
And this cooks so fast, which is great, and it's so easy. You know, parents, especially now, getting ready and rushing to get back to school, we just don't have a lot of extra time. So making an easy meal like this would be perfect.
It's easy, it's nutritious, it's well balanced. We've got fresh vegetable in the potato, and then of course the fruit and protein for them.
And
that works out well.
I'm guessing you're going to put some of that really good gravy y'all have over there at Cotton Patch Cafe on top of those potatoes, right?
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Here we go, right here.
And there it is, the creamy gravy. That's one of my favorite parts on the menu over there. So this is really great for the kids, and hey, you know what you can do with those skewers is actually get them to help you, and kids love getting involved in the kitchen.
Kids could easily make it themselves.
Yeah, I love that. So we're just fry these up. Look at that. How do you know if it's done?
Well, I'm just sort of looking at the color.
Okay.
It's starting to turn brown. It's floating up here on the top.
Okay.
So,
because I have messed up some fried stuff before. It's all nice and brown on the outside and still raw on the inside. I'm not the best cook. I have to admit.
This will be about ready to go.
Okay, cool. Look
there
at
we
that. So easy, and just like that, it's done.
That's it.
And what other great stuff do you guys have on the menu? Just some examples for kids over there at Cotton Patch Cafe.
Well, of course, like you said, chicken tenders. That's a big one for the kids. We have kid burgers, kid cheeseburger, other things on the Kids Fit menu. We do carrots that have a little cream cheese dip that go in it. And
got to make it fun and exciting for the kiddos to keep them interested.
That's right.
I know mine would tear that up. I'm going to have to try some of this during the break.
Please do.
Sound like a plan?
Yes.
All right, for today's recipe, just head to thebroadcasttv.com and click on today's links. Chef Lex is going to be back with us in our next hour for more delicious recipes. All right, up next on the broadcast, it's called the Backseat Buddy program, and it could save a child's life this summer. We'll take a look at it right after the break. Come on back.